But what most people don't know is that for more than 40 years behind the smile, I was fighting daily pain, fatigue, and depression. And even though we lived on in some wonderful places like the Navajo Reservation, Haiti, and Guatemala, I missed out on so much. Sometimes I even homeschooled from the couch. I declined community games, volleyball, family outings, and I would consider myself at that point a non-participant in life at times. I have a terrible family history. My family of origin had and still has various severe medical problems. My dad had cancer, COPD, ulcers, and he died from an aortic aneurysm. My mom suffered with obesity, depression, fibromyalgia, and she died from complications of diabetes and kidney issues. My older sister, for the longest time, ever since she was a teen, had problems with depression, weight, pain issues, scleroderma, congestive heart failure, and she died from complications from lupus before her 50th birthday. My younger sister has fibromyalgia, chronic sinus infections, joint pain, and weight issues. I have one brother with high blood pressure and obesity, and I have another brother with TIAs, high blood pressure and weight issues. So, personally, I've suffered with depression, fibromyalgia, fibroids, and migraines. So I took antidepressants for the fibro and the depression. I always carried and often abused ibuprofen, and in my quest to get better, I did change my diet. I went 2 to 3 times per week to a chiropractor, and nothing really had any sustaining help. So that's why, because of my past history and my attempts to get better, I tried to exercise. That's kind of a catch-22. Anybody with fibromyalgia knows that it's a kind of an uphill battle. Like I said, I changed my diet. I prayed for relief. I complained. I felt sorry for myself, and none of that worked. So one day when I was at Jessa's house, Mindy came over and she introduced us to Plexus. Jessa did the research, and I didn't want to be left out, just in case it worked, both financially and physically. So I signed up to get the products at the lowest cost. That was a couple years ago. So now I have lots of energy. I walk daily. I care for my grandkids. I travel, and all without pain. So that's pretty much why I'm passionate about Plexus. I'm also passionate about my family and about Jesus, and I'd like to tell you about any of it. Oh, by the way, my regimen is the Triplex, Ease products, Nerve, X Factor, and Edge.
Wow. That's awesome, Deborah. Thank you so much for sharing your powerful testimony. People need to hear this, so thank you. So I would like to have my good friend Jennifer Packenham share with us. Jennifer, I am going to unmute you. Hold on. Let me find you. There you are. Okay, Jennifer. Please.
Okay, hi. Mindy introduced me to Plexus, and I originally started taking Plexus just to lose weight, which I did, but I slowly started seeing that I was sleeping better, feeling better, my hair and nails were growing, all the stuff everybody else is seeing, but it wasn't until probably 2 months into taking Plexus that I started noticing a difference in my underlying causes that I didn't think I could ever have relief from. I have had IBS pretty much my entire life. At the worst, I think I was only able to go to the bathroom once a week, and the longest I went was probably a week and a half. And when you go that long, your system just doesn't work. I was getting sick. And then about 8 years ago, I had my gallbladder taken out. So I went from bad to worse with both of them. Whenever I was able to go, the cramps would be so bad, the pain, that I would just sit in the bathroom and just cry. And I would be in the bathroom anywhere between 5 minutes or 45 minutes, which is not fun, especially when you have kids. And before I started taking Plexus, it was so bad to where I knew where every clean bathroom was between my house and whatever destination that I needed to go to. And it was just kind of humiliating. And I've tried laxatives to herbal teas that were horrible. And it just got to be where I wouldn't eat all day, because if I even ate one bite, my stomach would just cramp and I would be home in the bathroom. So I just didn't eat all day. When I did get home, I would be starving that I would eat so fast that it just triggered it all over again, and then I'd just be in the bathroom crying. So into 2 months of taking Plexus, I started noticing that my cramping was a little less. And then into 3 months of taking the Slim, I added the probiotic and the bio cleanse into my routine, and it slowly every month got better and better to where now I can eat anything that I want, anytime that I want. I can take my kids anywhere and not have to worry about where the nearest bathroom is. And that's not fun. And trying to scoop your babies out of the car at the time when they were all in car seats to get to the bathroom in time is kind of not fun. And trying to hold them and make sure they're staying right there with you. So it is really completely changed my life and given me my life back. And now I have a healthy gut and system, and I'll never go back to before, and I'll always be on Plexus.
Wow. That is amazing. I mean, really, praise God. Praise God that he gave you your life.
Yes.
I mean, really. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for sharing. Here, I'll mute you.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, so as y'all heard, our products work. There are countless testimonies, like you heard this evening, of people whose lives have been truly transformed because of Plexus products. So, okay, so our products they're natural. They are the highest quality ingredients, no artificial junk, gluten-free, and our products target 3 areas. And really basically the root of most ailments, I would say. Blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. So I always suggest that everyone starts with Plexus Slim. It's our core product, also known as the pink drink, and it gets its color from the beet root. It is a natural plant-based supplement, and it comes in little packets like this, and you just tear it open and put it in your water bottle and shake it up and drink it one time. You can drink it 30 minutes before breakfast or lunch, and that's just one time a day. So that's our core product, the Slim. It promotes healthy blood sugar. When your blood sugar is maintained in a fairly narrow range, so in a fairly narrow range, you're going to feel better because your body is working more efficiently. You're avoiding the highs and lows of blood sugar. So when you have crashes, you feel tired and you crave sugar and caffeine. And so Plexus Slim helps control these cravings so you have control over your appetite. That's a big deal. It also lowers cholesterol and lowers lipid levels, burns fat, not muscle, improves mood and mental clarity. So glucose is your brain's only source of fuel. So when that is working perfectly, efficiently, you have more mental clarity. That's a huge blessing. So Plexus Slim contains a powerful anti-inflammatory, so people report decreases in discomfort and pain. That's a big deal too. Okay, improved rest. When your body is working more efficiently, it's able to reset and restore at night. So it improves your natural biorhythms And I can definitely attest to this. I used to wake up 3 to 5 times every single night, and now I sleep so good. So very thankful. So it's also known to be the most natural way to lose weight. So when everything's working great, then your body starts losing that excess fat. So huge blessing. Okay, so let's talk about gut health. So your whole gastrointestinal system. So most of your health comes from your gut. You should have 80% good bacteria and 20% of that fungus yeast stuff. But due to antibiotics and steroids in our standard American diet, which all feeds the bad yeast overgrowth, it's usually reversed. So usually you have 80% of the bad stuff and only 20% of the good. So we want to restore your GI system. So we're going to introduce you to some of our other core products, our probiotic, which is Probio 5, and our BioCleanse. So our probiotic, it truly is the most powerful and effective probiotic on the market. What makes Probio 5 unique and different? It contains 5 strains of good bacteria to restore that healthy bacteria, but it also contains enzymes to break down and reduce the overgrowth of the yeast, those bad organisms. It helps improve your sleep. It also sharpens your mind and you have less brain fog. It helps with nutrient absorption, and it also strengthens your immune system. So our probiotic is truly the best. So our BioCleanse comes in and it detoxifies and eliminates. Since you're taking a powerful probiotic, you want to help flush out all that bad bacteria. So our daily gentle cleanse will help with elimination. It will help you get regular. And this is very interesting, by the way, the science behind this. Okay, so it creates the BioCleanse. It creates an environment that is inhospitable to disease. So it increases oxygen in your system. When your body is well oxygenated, we know your body will be more resistant to disease. So that's a big deal. So the BioCleanse also energizes and alkalizes, and it supports collagen production, ladies. Okay, so great product. I love, we call these 3, the Slim, our core, and these 2 powerhouses, we call this the triplex. And it's like our most popular, system that everybody kind of starts on. Not everybody does, but it is a great way to start your Plexus journey. So we also have an awesome multivitamin. It's called the X Factor, and ours is, of course, the best, and you're not going to find this high quality or effectiveness at a grocery store. So it helps your body absorb 40% more nutrients. This one right here. It contains black currant and aloe vera, and I'm not going to go into the details of that, but seriously, Google those 2 ingredients. It will blow your mind, those 2 ingredients. So it's a great multivitamin. And we also have our Mega X. It's a complete omega product, and it's the only one out there that is completely plant-based. So there's no fishy aftertaste. Anyways, we have tons, well, not tons. We have, I think, 16 really good products that are natural. And so, all right, that's a little bit about our products. So let's go into number 2 of what I wanted to focus on. Our compensation plan is truly like none other. So Plexus makes it very easy to make money. And this is a huge blessing. So the writers of our comp plan thoroughly researched many of the large network marketing companies, and they took the very best of each one of them, and they compiled them into what is now ours. So there are 11 ways to make money in Plexus. What I love is you can earn a paycheck next week. It's true. So you don't have to wait a whole month to get paid. So that's a huge blessing for a lot of people right there. So one of the 11 ways to make money is through business building checks. These checks go out weekly. So you can get paid 5 times a month. When someone joins your team and purchases a welcome pack for $99 or $199, depending on which one they choose, you get paid that following week, and so do the 3 people above you. And it's a win-win situation. Let me explain this. So the welcome pack, like I said, they're $99 to $199, and they are filled with products at a steeper discount than even ambassador cost. So it's a great way to start your Plexus journey is to get the welcome pack. So you get a great deal, and then your sponsor, they get paid, and then the sponsors above them, they get paid too. And so really, it truly is a win-win situation. And so we're very thankful that Plexus set it up that way. Okay, so, and by the way, I got a check for $148 my second week in Plexus because of this one way of making money. So, and I didn't even know what I was doing, but I get this check for $148 and going, okay, Plexus really has made it easy to make money, so huge blessing. So another of the 11 ways is through the volume that goes through your website. So that includes your personal orders and anyone who orders through your website. So that's family, friends. So $100 to $499 that goes through your website, you get 15% back on that. And then anything over $500, so let's say you have $500 or more goes through your website, you get 25% of all of that back. So that's huge. And with a family of 7 now, we do well over 500. So, and we're very thankful for that 25% back. Okay, we also have rank advancements. And hold on just a minute. Just a minute. I'm just going to mute them real quick so we don't have that interference. Okay. Just a minute. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Okay, so anyways, back to this. Okay, so we have what's called rank advancement. So for the first rank advancement is called silver. So you just find 3 people to kind of partner with you in Plexus, and you get an extra $100. So some people hit silver in a couple of days. So you can join today and you could hit silver just finding your mom, your sister, your best friend, whatever, and you'll get $100. Pretty cool. Okay, then the bonuses just go up and up and up. So it's awesome. So I've only covered 3 of the 11 ways to make money. Right now is the best time to join because it's the new year and everyone is setting goals and making resolutions to better themselves. And of course, Plexus can help with that. So, okay, so I'm not going to go through the full comp plan, but ask the person who invited you onto this call to explain it, or you can go to YouTube and search Plexus compensation plan, and a bunch of videos will come up and it'll help explain it. All right, so before I joined, I had some concerns, which you may do also. So my number one concern was, how much is the monthly website fee? So you're $34, so it costs $34.95 to become an ambassador with Plexus. And that $34.95 covers an entire year of your website. Also, it covers an entire year for you to get wholesale prices. So it's kind of like a Costco or a Sam's membership. But this is a big deal. So your website is already designed and ready for business on day 1. You will get an email of your link and you can send it out immediately and your business is open. It's pretty amazing. And I know that we have some business owners out there. This is a big deal. You have what's called a back office inside your website. It takes care of all of your paperwork. It tracks all of your paperwork. You don't have to deal with all of that mess. So you can just live your life and be creative and not have to deal with all that back office stuff. Your website does it. That's a huge blessing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I know our business owners are going, yep, amen. Okay, do I have to host parties or have weekly meetings? No, you don't. We've made it very efficient for busy people. Our comp plan is not a party-based system, and it's not meeting heavy. Now, if you like to have parties, you can do that. I'm just really busy, and I'm just in a very busy season right now, so I don't do parties, and a lot of people don't do parties, but if you want to, you can. And as far as meetings go, I'm at home right now. I am, occasionally I'll slip upstairs, and for 30 minutes, I will do a meeting like this. And by the way, I have pajama bottoms on right now. I'm in my house. It's a huge blessing. My kids are downstairs working on their homework. So this is the blessing about Plexus is no, it's not, you don't have to leave your house and have a bunch of meetings. You can do calls like this and from your house and have your pajamas on, and that's okay, or in your car, whatever. So we've tried to make it very efficient for busy people. So do I have to stock inventory? No. Everything goes through your website. You just order what you need. Yep, it's that simple. Are there monthly quotas? No. However, if you're wanting to make money, Plexus does ask that you have a minimum of 100 PV, which is a little over $100, probably like $110, go through your website. So that includes your orders and mom and dad's order, whatever. So for you to get a paycheck. So pretty awesome deal right there. So hold on. How many conferences will I be asked to attend each year? Plexus has one annual convention a year, and it's usually in June. This year it will be May 31st through June 2nd, and it's in Vegas. So one conference a year. They're not quarterly, so you don't have to leave your families every few months to come to a convention. And what I love about our convention is because we do only have one, they really fill it with good information and really how to build your business. It's not a lot of hoopla, but you really see the heart of Plexus at convention. So after you do join, we would love for you to join us at convention. But again, it's not required. Okay, so what is the time commitment? Well, it's your business. You get to decide. I spend 15 minutes here and there. I have 5 girls, 4 of them teenagers living in my house. So I did not want to do anything that would sacrifice time from them. So Plexus really works well for me and my schedule and my family. I love being at my girls' games, at their meets, competitions, practices. So I truly wanted something I could do in the nooks and crannies of my day and wherever I am. So if I'm at a basketball game and I need to send a quick text or whatever, I can do that. It's not a big deal. So my entire family is on these preventative supplements because we know that staying healthy is a lot less expensive than illness. And I can tell you that for over 2.5 years, we've had a lot less allergies. Actually, for a good 2 years, we've had no issues with allergies, and that's a big deal. I used to have the 5-week cough at least twice a month, and praise God, I have not had that. It used to turn into bronchitis and pneumonia and sinus infections, but I hadn't had an issue at all. So I'm very thankful to God for leading me to Plexus. So, okay, so number 3, our company is solid. We are debt-free. We are backed by Morgan Stanley, the best investment company in the world, who also backs Google and Facebook. Morgan Stanley presented Plexus with the Smart 25 Award for being one of the top 25 fastest-growing privately owned companies in America. That's a pretty big deal right there. So we have less than 1% return rate on our products, and that's even with our 60-day money-back guarantee for everyone, investors too. Our company is built on products that work, as you've heard, and are changing lives truly everywhere. And by the way, we're also in the February edition of Success from Home magazine. Success from Home magazine is not associated with Plexus, but this is the second time that they've devoted almost their entire magazine to Plexus. So this is a third party coming in and evaluating Plexus, and it's pretty powerful. So if you're at Barnes & Noble, go look for the Success from Home magazine and grab a copy, or ask the person who invited you on this call to let you see it. It's pretty impressive. You get to read about some of the families that have been truly affected by Plexus and really see more of the heart of our company. Okay, so last point, and here are some numbers that from the first 6 months of 2016 that I really just wanted to share because it's so impressive. But these are from the first 6 months of 2016, and these are the rank advancements. Remember, I had talked about silver, but there's lots of other ranks. So we had 11,053 new silvers in the first 6 months of 2016. The annual income for a silver, the average is $5,065 a year. That's $422 a month. $422 can really help somebody's life change drastically. And that's just finding 3 people to partner with you. Okay, so we had 2,434 new gold ambassadors. On average, gold ambassadors make $12,378 a year. Okay, and then we had 954 new senior gold ambassadors. Senior gold ambassadors make on average $23,264 a year. Then 430 new rubies, that's $35,161 a year. We had 279 new senior rubies, that's $51,644 a year. We had 154 new emeralds, that's they make $119,249 on average a year. We had 62 new sapphires. They make $244,611 on average a year. We had 35 new diamonds. They make on average $442,695 a year. And guys, that's just the first 6 months of 2016. That's amazing. And soon we're going to find out what happened the second half of 2016. And I think those numbers are going to increase. Pretty exciting. So I made $1,000 my first month in Plexus. I had no idea what I was doing, but I felt good. And I wanted my family and friends to feel good too. I just sent out like a mass email saying, hey, I'm trying these new supplements. I would love for you to try them with me. And I included a testimony that wasn't even my testimony, but one of my good friends. And so, guys, this business is a huge blessing. And I just want y'all to really think, what if Plexus can help you with whatever ailment that you are facing, that you're having to deal with? What if Plexus could help you? I dealt with an elevated A1C, which is the blood test that determines whether or not you have diabetes. So I was on the verge of having diabetes for over 2.5 years. And then God led me to Plexus. And after being on Plexus Slim for 90 days, my A1C was normal. And I praise God for that. And it's been normal ever since. And I check my blood often because that's just a responsible thing to do. But it's been normal now for over 2.5 years. And so Plexus is a huge blessing. Whether you have high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, as you heard from Deborah, or if you have stomach issues, as you heard from Jennifer. What if Plexus could help you? What if Plexus could help provide income for your family, as it has for mine? It pays for my kids to go to private school, and I'm sure some of you are just saying, you know what, I need money for groceries. Plexus can help. So anyways, I'm so thankful that all of you joined us this evening. Please talk to the person that invited you on this call and tell them your thoughts. But we'd love for you to join us. Thank you, guys. God bless y'all. Have a great week.